Ruben Obed here, transmitting from GB Music Group in Dorado, Puerto Rico, for episode 89 of the Ruben Obed Show. And this show is basically it was titled "Fame Equals Money." Fame equals money is the subject of this video. The reason why I'm actually doing this video is because I have a friend. She's an older lady, and she doesn't know much. I mean, she's on Face. She follows my show, and she follows what I do online. She's a Trump supporter as well, and she asked me the other day a question. She said, why do we waste so much time like on social media? She's an older lady, so she sees us all engaged in social media and blah blah blah. And I answered her question, but I said, you know what? How many people probably think the same thing as her? So I wanted to say that. Okay, basically, when you see somebody like, I'm gonna use myself as an example, like me. We're constantly on Facebook. We're constantly on YouTube. We're constantly on Twitter. We're uploading material. We're doing this. We're doing that. Um, Basically, some people just do it because out of a hobby, or they just like to talk on social media. But there are some of us who actually capitalize on social media. I'll give you an example. Let's say I produce a song and I upload it to YouTube. Well, I get views, and the more views I get, the more money I get paid for that video. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know that you make money from YouTube. When you do a YouTube video, if it's your original content, YouTube puts ads, commercials on your video, and they pay you. You get paid. So the more viewers you have, the more you'll get paid. You know, I do a lot of political stuff too, but it's all the same thing. At the same time, you're talking about what you believe in, but at the same time, you're promoting a brand. You're promoting yourself. So you're on Facebook. People are following you. People are listening to you, and that creates a movement. So Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. It isn't that we're just wasting our time, because especially a lot of elderly people don't understand this whole concept, and but we actually capitalize in this. I get a lot of clients for my studio just on the mere fact that I'm on Facebook all the time, and I'm talking about music, and I'm talking about different stuff, and they see the pictures, and they see that I have a studio, and all of a sudden it brings clients into my studio. So that's another way that we capitalize off of this. So I mean, right now it's what, 3 in the morning, and I'm still here. I'm working. This is my job. If I'm talking on here, like for example, if you do a song and you put it on Facebook and you put it on Twitter, and you upload your song, let's say, to iTunes. Well, you know what? You're marketing. You're marketing. You're creating a fan base. You're creating followers, and basically we make money off of this. So to a lot of people who don't know, that's what many people do. I'm not saying everybody does, but especially on YouTube, there's people who become multimillionaires on freaking YouTube. They live off of YouTube. They have what they call a YouTube career, and but you have to work at it. You have to bring out good content. You have to keep people involved. You have to, it's a task. Right now, I started the Ruben Obed show about a month and a half ago. I'm already on episode 89. I have to find something to talk about all the time. I have to sit here, and then after I do my live videos, then what I do is I listen to everything, see if I have to edit it. Most of the time I don't, but then after that is done, I gotta upload it to YouTube. I gotta share it on Twitter, and that's how you do it. And it's a procedure. Sometimes the videos that I do for my Ruben Obed show is not live. It's pre-recorded and edited, and it has green screen in the back. And it takes me 4 or 5 hours just to edit it, and then since internet is really slow, at least here where I'm at in Puerto Rico, sometimes that video takes me about 3 hours to upload. Sometimes, if the signal is weak. So that's what is behind the scenes. That's what people don't see. They don't see that they all they see is I'm here talking in front of the computer. That's all they see. They don't see the work that goes behind it. They don't see that I got to make sure the mics are working properly. I have to make sure that the content that I'm putting up is up to date. I got to make sure that it's uploaded to the other platforms. And it's work. It's work. It might not be like factory work or construction work, but you're working. And it's like I'm looking for, I'm getting revenue from little things here and there. Sometimes I make revenue from stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with it. Like I'm here talking about Trump, and all of a sudden somebody gives me an email and says, "Hey Ruben, look, do you know how to do business cards, or do you know how to do this? I see that or do you know how to make jingles?" I made a couple jingles, not even jingle. They're like a song. Recently, I did 2 songs for 2 clients. Guess what? They were dead. Yep, people were having a funeral, and they wanted to dedicate to their mother, who I think it was their mother or an aunt. They wanted to dedicate it, so they sent me all the information, and I put together the song. I did the music. Boom! I sent them the MP3, and I made my money. And I made $100 right there, just making a little song for those people in honor of the and I mean, I'm not saying that like right now I'm at a level that I'm like really really doing well, because I'm not, but I'm just giving an explanation as to what why it is that many of us are like online, and people say, what the hell with this guy, he don't do nothing, he don't work. Yeah, we work. Work doesn't mean you got to be flipping burgers. Work is doing something. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that will generate income. You know what I'm saying? So right now I gotta take care of bills. I gotta pay for this. Right now I'm on the internet. That has to be paid for. Nothing comes free. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta get our little hustle on, and so yeah, so basically that's it. So when you see your like grandkids or your nephews, and they're on YouTube, and you look out the window and they're doing some stupid idiotic video for YouTube, and you think they're wasting their life away, well, you got to reconsider that, because if that video goes viral, your kid might become a millionaire because of that stupid video they just did. You know what I'm saying? So it might be something very very beneficial. So don't undermine, just because maybe your kids are doing this whole YouTube video platform. You never know. You never know what doors can open up. Justin Bieber, perfect example. Look at how famous and rich he is, and successful in the music industry. And the kid was discovered on YouTube. I mean, right now we have in our hands this huge, powerful tool. Our own president at the moment, honestly, he social media was a big, big thing in Trump winning. You know, social media, and social media is real, and it's here, and it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So so that's why, like, because I hear a lot of people talking about, especially that now that, my conservative colleagues, they talking about, oh, that Facebook is this and that, and we're going to another platform. Me personally, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay on Facebook. Regardless of who the owner is, regardless if they boycott me, because if I can reach 10 people on here, then I reach 10 people. And those 10 people will share my video, and they might have 500 people, and then all of a sudden those 500 people saw my stuff. You know what I mean? So it's all about you keeping your mind in perspective and saying, I'm going to do this. If the views are low, the views are low. If I'm a singer and I'm on a stage, and I put together a concert, and there's only 5 people in the audience, well, you know what? Let's perform for those 5 people. Let's give them a great show. Let's give them the money's worth, and let's act as if the audience is, jam packed. and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going. Things are like kind of like morphing into what I wanted to. Probably not at the speed that I would want it to, because things have been really, really slow in terms of like the financial part of this. The donations are not there, and kind of like keeps me having to do things on a minimalistic type way instead of taking things to another level. But hey, you do what you can with the funds that you have available. So, but anyway, so that's what's going on, and I hope that answers the question to people as to why a lot of us are on Facebook and are on YouTube and whatnot. So, well, anyway, guys, this was a short one. This is episode 89, and that's why I called it "Fame Equals Money," because the more viewers you have, the more money you can generate on social media. So, you guys have a nice night, and as I always say, if you wanna donate to the show, the PayPal link will be on the title and underneath, which is www.paypal.me/Ruben Obed. That's www.paypal.me/Ruben Obed. That's Ruben with a capital R O, and Obed was with a capital O. So, well, thank you guys. God bless. Have a good night, and keep making videos. Keep uploading. You never know, you might make it rich. Peace.